Hello and welcome to the Vocalyst. My name is Bethany. I am a voice teacher, and today we are hearing Morissette again. If you saw my first reaction hearing her, you know I'm already a fan. We're gonna hear her cover of Andra Rise Up. This is such a beautiful song, so I can only imagine what she did with it. So let's get to it.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we go walk it out. Move mountains,
107.5.
we can walk it out. Move mountains.
You guys, I've fallen in love all over again. This is so beautiful. I think what I remember from my first time hearing her, at least in that particular song, was just how intimate the beginning of that song was. And what I love in this right now is I get to hear some of her core sound, some of her like core voice right from the beginning. We're going back.
Broken down and
So this first part, very light, very heady.
tired of living life.
But right there, it's just so pure and strong and clear.
On a merry-go-round, and you can find a fighter, but I see it in you, so
There again.
we go walk it out. Move
Wish
mountains,
107.5.
we can walk it out. Move mountains. I'll rise up, I'll rise like the flame, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
This is so good. Okay, I have to admit, I cheated a little bit. I read some comments on this video and a few people were like, oh, she was sick. Imagine what she sounds like when she's healthy. I don't even care. Like, it's stunning. This is so good. If she is sick, she's being very smart. Now, I remember before she had those lovely little like crying sounds and like voice cracks in that first song that I heard of hers. It's such a beautiful nuance to add, and you can tell she doesn't rely on them to make sound. She just incorporates them when she wants to.
I'll rise up, I'll rise like the flame, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
And then, ooh, when she just transitions into that beautiful head voice, it's so good.
I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
It's not even head voice. I apologize. That's definitely more of a mix because it's got so much core chest sound in there. Okay, I'm going to try and not pause so much.
And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you.
Beautiful.
The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, and I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, we can walk it out. Move mountains.
Why? Okay, who? I came prepared. I don't know what it is. is. There are just some singers that just pull at your heartstrings. She does that. Okay, I'm gonna come back and show you what it was that just made me lose it. Dagnabbit. Okay. Let's see.
And I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains.
Right there. Oh my gosh. It's such a beautiful sound. And it takes so much control to do that. When you allow space between your vocal folds to get more of that breathy quality, it still takes an even amount of pressure and tension to keep a consistent, sustained sound. And she does it so beautifully.
We can walk it out, move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, and I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
I know what just happened. Oh my, we're gonna go back. I love that pure, it was just a very strong head voice. But then when she allowed her vibrato to come in at the end, I was not expecting that sound from her. That was beautiful. And I know she just had that beautiful, like, whimpery crack at the beginning of that next note, so we're going back. Listen for that vibrato.
For you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. Oh. We will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we will rise. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up in spite of the end. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. Rise up.
I'm going back. I love that, like, gritty sound that she just made. Oh,
Rise, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise
so
up
beautiful.
in spite of the end.
And that is just, like, so, like, bluesy and soulful. Oh, man.
And I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Right there.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up in spite of the ache, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
Wish Exclusive on Wish 107.5.
We will rise again and again and again.
Dang it. Oh, that was so good. I don't want to be redundant, but I am going to, like, repeat some of the things I said on that first video of hers because there are certain vocal qualities that are just so striking about what she does. We're going back. Talk about a marathon though. My goodness, this is, ugh. I just want you to notice that beautiful smile. I'm telling you, I know I always say this, whenever you lift your cheekbones, have that just tiny little inner smile, it widens the palate and it just makes things easier. And the fact that I say this so much with these incredible singers should be proof. It is such a good technique and she does it so beautifully. And you can hear sort of the transition between each part of her mix right there. Let me go back. It starts out very belty. Those last two notes, you can hear that tiny little shift. And that's when you just add a little bit more head resonance. You engage your CT muscle just a little bit more to lengthen and stretch the chords. It makes it easier to sing higher, and it just creates this beautiful sound. Listen to that run! It was that gasp, that little breath in the middle that got me the second time. Obviously, singers need to breathe. When you have that gaspy sound, your soft palate is lowered. And it fits so perfectly with this part in the song. Like, golly. Look at her lips, okay? Instead of saying ooh, like a pure ooh, she's spread just a little bit. This is so smart.
Wish Exclusive on Wish 107.5.
We will rise again and again and again.
If she is sick, I'm going to say a big if because I don't know. But after stretching her voice to the extent she just did with all of those beautiful belty mixy sounds, she managed to sing that low at the end. Like, again, dexterity. Whenever you are engaging your CT muscle and you constantly are stretching your chords to get those high notes, it's so challenging to get them to relax and just go back to neutral in order to sing lower. And look at her. Yes, she did. Now I'm gonna come clean. So many of you recommended Could You Be Messiah, but you also warned that it was a tearjerker, and I thought, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if like that first reaction I had to Morissette is how I'm always gonna react, like she's just always gonna provoke tears, or if it was just a one-off. Now I know, so I'm glad I started with this one because I just don't know. I don't mind getting emotional. I just need to be prepared for it is all. I love that she doesn't feel like she has to like give 100% all the time. Emotionally, yes, she is. Vocally, she's not using all of her air pressure and trying to create this powerhouse sound for the entire song. That's what helps us connect to music. Songs in particular, when you have lyrics, you have to give people time to process, time to listen, time to just soak it all up. And so if you're going 110 miles an hour, it's just kind of like a shock to the system. So allowing your audience to just be a part of the experience with you is it's such a powerful thing, but it's an indication of a truly exceptional artist. Her technique is just out of this world. She has such a pure, strong tone, and it's very recognizable, very distinguishable. But she's able to incorporate all those cracks and those growls and just so much emotion, and she does it so healthily. That's it for today. I think I'm gonna go watch that again. Also, I'm gonna start linking the original videos in the description so you can also watch it again without me commenting every 5 seconds. Anywho, thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you next time.